At this time, we'd like everyone to stand and move your caps, face the flag next to the scoreboard as the marching Bulldogs lead us in our national anthem. At this time, we'd like to extend a special welcome to the parents and fans from Marion who traveled here for this evening's contest. Good luck to both teams this evening. We'd like to remind everyone that it's our expectation that all fans will conduct themselves at all times with a level of sportsmanship and respect that expresses positive support for your team. Booing, swearing, or negative comments directed towards the opposing team or officials will result in an invitation to leave our facility for the evening. Adults, please remember you are role models for our children and athletes. Again, we're here to cheer for our teams, not against anyone. Thanks for your cooperation. If you have any questions or concerns during this evening's contest, please contact one of our administrators. Members of the high school administrative team are here, and they're wearing staff badges on neck lanyards, so you will know who they are. For your information, the administrators here tonight are Mr. Chad Benedict, Mr. Pat Daly, and Mr. Matt Hensley. We also want to thank you all for your support of Dogapalooza earlier tonight. Dogapalooza is in its 17th year. The money we raise supports all athletic programs and all music programs here at Mahomet-Seymour High School. Over the first 16 years of Dogapalooza, we've raised in excess of $75,000 for all of our sports and music programs. We'd also like to thank this year's corporate sponsors for their support of Bulldog Athletics. Partners for this year include BC Bank, Christie Clinic, D1 Networks, Express Employment Professionals, Jackson Quality Construction, Subway of Mahomet, BSN Sports, Classic Plumbing, First State Bank of Forest, McDonald's of Mahomet, and the Mahomet-Seymour Athletic Boosters. The continued support of these partners is sincerely appreciated. At this point, we'd like to draw your attention to the hill on the southwest corner of the field.
Good evening, everyone. This is Darwin Boston with Ryan Heiser, and we are excited about some more Mahomet-Seymour Bulldog football. Ryan, what do you think? You ready to get going?
Darwin, I'm pretty excited about the season. This year we've got a brand new coaching regime, and the boys have been practicing all summer long, rolling out a new offense and a new defense. Should be pretty exciting to watch.
Yeah, this is awesome out here. We had Dogapalooza earlier tonight, which brought out quite a few people about 4 o'clock. They said it was the 17th year, but the stands are packed. There's not much left in terms of seating. So for those of you who are listening to us from your living room in the recliner, not a bad idea, but it's a beautiful night out here at Frank Dutton Field.
Yeah, Darwin, the weather doesn't get much nicer than this, and the excitement from our community is untouched.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, right now everybody is rejuvenated.
I can't believe it's already football weather.
So our Bulldogs are getting ready to take the field here.
While we're waiting for them, we want to welcome the Marion Wildcats. It's a long drive for them to get up here, but there's a few fans that made the drive. But we know that a lot of you are watching here tonight. We welcome you. We're glad that you're tuned in, and we're hoping that we have a good, solid football game for everyone.
Very much anticipated arrival, Darwin.
A lot of people having fun here tonight.
Tonight we are expected to experience a severe outbreak of Bulldogs. Areas impacted will be Mahomet, Illinois, and Frank Dutton Field. Please do not panic. The only safe place during this time will be in the stands. In the event of an emergency, local law enforcement, fire, and the EMS personnel will be on site and will assist you. Attention, visiting team. This is your last warning. Once the horn is sounded, the gates will be closed and you will no longer have a chance to escape. You have 10 seconds to make your decision. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We're sorry, your time is up. Here they come.
Well, the anticipation's pretty great here in the stadium. I don't know what it's like at home, but this is pretty insane. It's a lot of adrenaline they got bent up there. Here we go. There we go.
And there you have it, our 2019 Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs.
Much anticipated, Ryan. Fireworks over a beautiful sunset. One thing Mahomet-Seymour knows how to do is throw a party, don't they?
Absolutely.
Last week was
all the excitement in the air.
Well, last week was a music fest, brought in people from all around. This week, Dogapalooza opening home game. Not a seat left in the stands. What a great time. So, Ryan, what are you expecting with new coaching? Have you got any insiders? I know you've got relatives that are down on the field. You got any insight on what we might see here tonight?
Really, Darwin, I wish I would have paid more attention during the offseason. I just know that my son is actually a sophomore out there tonight, and I know that they all practice pretty hard. Did a lot of strength and agility training.
Good.
Did a lot of speed training, and because they implemented their new offense and new defense, they took a platoon approach this year. So you have basically an offensive group and a defensive group. And I don't think very many of these kids are playing both ways tonight.
Well, we'll look to see how that works out. We're going up against the Marion High School Wildcats. Head coach is Kerry Martin. Got a slew of assistant coaches and several other people out there. But we're looking forward to playing a good, solid game with the Wildcats. We're going to do our best to call out, but we're not familiar with that team as much. But we're going to do our best to call them out when we see it. So. Ryan, you and I have done this for I don't know how many years, but a couple of years anyway, and this seems to be a little bit looks like we got a bigger offensive line than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, we've got a couple of big kids in that senior class, Darwin.
They're hitting the threes.
Yeah, that should help us quite a bit in the trenches.
Well, you and I know something about weight. We've lost a little bit, but these boys have beefed up in the gym, it looks like. We got and they're all on the offensive line, so that's cool. We can't wait to see what that looks like.
Well, I think all programs actually, from what I've noticed in the past couple of years, they put a lot of emphasis on the weight training program, and they've been spending a lot of time in the gym, which is going to help our athletes.
You know, one of the things we've learned over the last couple of years is our offensive defensive line is a big, big factor in these games to protect the quarterback. So here we go. Bulldog football is underway. It's got a corner. Oh.
All right, looks like the Bulldogs will take possession of the ball around the 18-yard line. Maybe a little bit further back than that. It's hard to see on the other side of the sidelines from here.
There we go. First play of the game.
Offsides, moving the chains. We'll take it any way we can get it.
That was a great hard count. You know, you got a lot of anxious energy built up and on both sides, so that showed a lot of discipline for the Bulldogs.
So, Darwin, we have a handful of playmakers out there this evening. Starts with number 12, Braden Finch. He's our quarterback. He's a junior this year.
Junior, okay.
And number 1 in motion, that's Clay Hubble, receives the handoff.
Enough for the first down, it looks like.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
They moved it. Quick lineup, they're ready to go.
That's one thing I think the new coach has emphasized is we're going to do a hurry-up offense, not a lot of huddle time.
Well, you know, if they do it right, then it catches the defense off guard. We'll take 5-yard pickups, Ryan.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with 5-yard gain.
We're going to have to catch our breath, Ryan.
Well, I can tell you, Darwin, I am not familiar with the formations this year. We've seen 3 different sets.
It's a different
so
look.
Far. Yeah,
definitely a different look. Looks like we're going to back them up a little bit.
Yeah, offsides on the offense, so we're going to backpedal.
Yeah, the nearest guy, number 86, was moving the way you're not supposed to, so they're going to pull that one back 5 yards. Should put it right at 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 9 anyway. He's got a hole, but they got him around the corner. He still threw it, got it away, and completed. Nope. Dropped it.
Darwin, that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
So they're going no huddle, but long count. Plenty of time. He's got a man open, and he completed it.
That pass was completed to number 80, Jack Kohler.
Probably pick up around 12 or 13.
For
That's
you
a
folks
Bulldog.
at home, Jack is 6'6", 200-pound senior.
I would throw that one up. That's a tall boy.
First down and 10. Bulldogs on the 44-yard line. Clay Hubble takes the ball up the middle.
Nice pickup.
Good for about a 7-yard gain.
Nice pickup. They're getting past the line, which is important. Nice hand up. He's stopped at the line. He's bumped, but he broke a tackle.
Swallowed up on the line of scrimmage. Looks like maybe a loss of a yard on the play.
Ooh, that was a little high. Well covered, but no flags. So that'll bring up a 4th and about a 4.
Pass is incomplete, 4th down.
They're at the line. They're going.
4th down and 4. Looks like our Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs might be going.
Yep.
But I got a hunch, Darwin, that our quarterback could be our punter as well.
Well, he's right at that no-man zone. He could go either way. I'd be prepared. Nope, he's going to kick it out, and there's nobody there to receive it. That was a nice play because that thing's rolling right to the end zone.
Nicely
Right.
done.
That was a great play, Mahomet.
We backed Marion up back to the 4 or 5 yard line, so they'll take over a new set of downs.
Was that the quarterback that did that, number 12?
Yep. Braden Finch is
That
also
was
our
nice.
punter.
You know, Marion had no idea whether they should go with the line of scrimmage defense or the punt defense, so they kind of caught them where they kicked it right over their heads. Nice play.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on their own 4-yard line.
Darwin, they told me number 26 is somebody to keep an eye on. Their running back is supposed to be pretty good, and they expect to hand the ball off quite a bit.
That's Drake Gravitt. Senior, 6 foot. We'll see what the Marion offense has. Looks like they're going on the ground early. Broke through the line, but stopped right after that for maybe a 5-yard pickup.
Drake Gravitt, the ball carrier. Pick up good for about 7 yards.
Kind of enjoying the huddle. With the Bulldogs going back to back, that's a quick sequence.
Well, if they're able to sustain this pace, Darwin, they will control the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. They're pushing it again.
Lucas Will keeping the ball. Picks up the 1st down. Harrison McCord on the stop for the Bulldogs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on about the 17-yard line.
You know, with this style of play, Ryan, you're also going to have running clock quarters, too. We're already down to 8 minutes in the first quarter. But when you keep the ball on the ground like that, it keeps the clock ticking. They try to go spread. That right there is where the weight training pays off. These guys are just going head-to-head down there on the line.
Yeah, with that running game, you're going to expect a lot out of our linebackers tonight. They're going to have to step up and hit the hole.
Tighten it up a little bit, but still have the protection.
Second and 6.
They're going out wide, but it looks like Bulldog's going to shoot them back up. Got the 1st down, but that's about it. Now, you got to give our defensive back credit on that one because he went wide and forced the run back in where he had help. If he would have stayed in tight, he might have turned the corner on that.
Sorry, Darwin, my concentration is off when the defense is out there. Number 35 is my son, and I got to watch the game.
You can do. You're fine. We're not going to dock your pay, Ryan. We're fine. Bumped at the line and backed up a little bit. You should be proud. It's a fun time.
Excited.
Champion with a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It will be 2nd and 11 from the 31-yard line.
Let's see if the defense can get a big stop here.
Coming out wide. Quarterback's going to keep it. He flushed the pocket, but it's not. He's going to pick up about 6. That's a little different. You and I have done this for a couple of years, but it's different when you got a number down there, you know.
Absolutely.
It's fun.
It's a lot more exciting, I can tell you that. It's always exciting, Darwin, but
You just doing this for the good seat in the house.
that's right.
Pick up at the line behind. They're going to block that and back it up. That'll bring up a 4th and a long. Great defensive stop.
Well, just as we expected from the scouting report, they've been handing the ball off to number 26 quite a bit.
Bulldogs have done well. You know, they've only moved the ball maybe 35 yards.
Yeah. I feel pretty good about a 4th and 2 with early set of downs.
We'll see what Marion's going to do here. They are backed up on the 30, just shy of the 40-yard line on their side, so we'll see how this goes. 26 going to be in the backfield.
Yeah, they're definitely going for it here, Darwin. I don't think they're going to punt. Quarterback's too close to the line. Oh, I take
Might
that
be
back.
pulling a Bulldog, but there's a whistle and there's a flag.
Could be offsides or
Let's
illegal motion.
Let's see what the call is. Illegal formation.
No.
Is that what that call was?
No, motion.
What's that?
Offensive line moved. There's motion on the line.
Okay, that will definitely change things to a 4th and 7 then.
4th and 7. Goal Hubble drops back to the Bulldogs.
Over Cole's head. He's going to be able to get to it, I think. He did. It came up to him, so he picks it up at around the 10. Dodged one. Beautiful dodge. He picked up another 10 after that one, Ryan.
Yes, he did. That was number 11, Cole Hubble.
It was a great pivot. And then there was another number 35 that was blocking for him. I'm not sure. What's his last name?
Heiser.
Just checking. It's good that you know your players. Linebacker came. Nice play up the field. He's going to go into a foot race.
Quarterback keeper.
Number 12, Brandon Finch, kept that as he directed all the attention to this side of the field. He went right up the short right side.
Looks like he picked up about 30 yards on the play, Darwin. That'll bring a new set of downs. 1st down and 10, Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs on the 42-yard line.
I like the different looks they're giving him. Drops back. He's got all day. Hey, the clock's going to stop at 3:32, which is unusual. The clock's been running most of this quarter.
Anthony on the defense for Marion. It'll be 2nd and 10.
All right, 2nd down and 10, still on the Bulldog 42.
He's got an option, but he kept it.
Great finish on a keeper. Run out of bounds by David Melvin. Pick up of about 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Pass out to 86, but they got it well covered. It's going to be a pickup, but it's going to bring up 4th down for sure.
Yeah, it's a short gain.
We'll see what they do here with 4 and a long 1 or short 2.
Drake Rabbit makes the stop
Going for it. He's going to keep it right up the middle. He's got some room, Ryan.
Another Bulldog first down.
One of the things I like this year, Ryan, is we're seeing more than just the 2 or 3 plays that we've seen in the past with the Bulldogs. They've really mixed it up and given them some different looks.
Yeah, Darwin, it's great seeing expanded playbook and a lot of motion on the line and a lot of confusion going on with the defense.
Got a 4-man heavy on this side. Marion doesn't know how to cover because they don't have that many guys out, so we'll see. Going to back up 5 yards.
Yep, false start on the offense. Bulldogs be backed up 5 yards. That brings it first down and 15.
You know, we see that a lot of the first game of the year with the newness of the counts.
Yeah, you can expect that in the first game of every season in high school football, Darwin. You're going to see a lot of penalties and a lot of timeouts. I got to believe there's a lot of first night jitters out there, too.
Oh, gosh. There is up here in the booth. We're excited to be out here, so I can imagine out there.
The interception off the tip was by Jonathan Tucker. There is a flag on the play.
I think the interception's going to stand and the flag will be later, but we'll see what the call is. Penalties against Marion. I'm not sure. Was that a block in the back? I didn't catch it.
That would be my assumption since they're pushing the ball back.
We have the distance to the goal line down to just inside the 6-yard line.
Got to mic those referees up so we can hear what they want to say. We're good? One minute left here to play in the first quarter. They're sitting right over the other side of the 5-yard line. Quarterback keep. And he was met by a host of Bulldogs. I'm not sure he knows what time it is right now. Brought down in the back again. They're moving him the right way, Ryan.
Yes, they are, Darwin. That was a big defensive stop by the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs.
And they're backing him up, so if there is a punt situation, they're going to make it tight for him.
Yeah. So that concludes the first quarter here. We still have 3 quarters left to play. Darwin, let's just take a couple of minutes to go over our sponsors tonight. Without our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to bring you Bulldog TV. So a big shout out and thank you to Busey Bank, Christie Clinic, Jackson Quality Construction, Subway of Mahomet, D1 Networks, Express Employment Professionals, McDonald's of Mahomet, First State Bank of Forest, Classic Plumbing Systems, and Bill Smith's Auto.
I'm hungry after listening to all that.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be nice to have a sandwich, wouldn't it?
Well, you know, you gotta first of all take a moment and say thanks to Mahomet-Seymour High School for all the support, so that because this is all done by the media class, And so it's pretty cool, awesome stuff. So we got a couple of videos here, video cameras, but we're going to we have commercials. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back to start the second quarter right after this.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
All right, here we are back at Frank Dutton Field for the start of the second quarter. Scoreless first quarter, but so far I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, Darwin, we've seen some pretty good defense from both sides of the sideline. Right now it's 3rd down 11 with the ball on the 5-yard line. The Marion Wildcats have the ball on offense with our Bulldogs trying to put another stop on them.
Marion drops back, but they're going to be met with all sorts of interference at the line. It's going to bring up about a 4th and 9.
You know, one Bulldog player that we've seen very active on defense is number 33. That is C.J. McKinney. He is a senior this year with the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs and looks to be an anchor maybe in this defense.
You know, Ryan, when you're looking at the roster here, we do have a younger team than what we got some solid seniors, it looks like, that are playing in Campion and Carnell, but we got a lot of juniors and sophomores that are lining this.
That's right. Our senior class is relatively small, Darwin.
Punts away, and Bulldogs are going to let it bounce, see what it looks like. They're just going to let it die. They'll get it around the 47, 48-yard line.
So a change in possession here as the Bulldogs march out to take the field. It'll be 1st down and 10 on the 48-yard line. And it's a handoff that was stopped in the backfield. Looks like a loss of 3, maybe 4 on the play.
Loss of about 3 yards, will be 2nd and 13.
One guy to breach. Now he's got the. Oh, and he just wanted to get rid of it, so that'll bring him back to 3rd and 12.
So the Wildcats put the blitz on our quarterback. Braden Finch had to keep it, ran it up the middle. He was stopped, but still picked up about 5 yards on the play. 4th down and 7. Our offense has been stalled, Darwin.
Yeah, that sequence isn't what we want, but the Marion has their receiver, or the receiver back, anticipating the 4th punt. A little bit of a fumble, but he got the punt away, and he's going to not get the roll, so it's going to stop around the 20.
Ball's down the 20-yard line by Noah Crawley.
So far, Darwin, we've seen a pretty strong defensive battle here.
Yeah. Yeah, even though it's scoreless, it's still been a good game. Again, the way these offenses are playing, we got 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Scoreless. Whoop, we got a whistle. Timeout, Bulldogs. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we're going to kick it over to a commercial. We'll be back in just a second.
To put 1 million people to work each year. Sounds like a big number, doesn't it? Not to Express employment professionals. Are you looking for the right opportunity? Choose Express for a new job or the next step in your employment. We take pride in connecting the right people with the right company. Let us help. We'll open doors for you. Express is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year.
Mahomet-Seymour alumni, George.
Bulldog called a timeout. We're back.
Looks like we got some fresh jerseys out there, Darwin. They've made some adjustments in the secondary. I don't know if they're resting kids or rolling with another group. But it's nice to see everybody get some playing time. It
is. It's nice to have enough players out there to do that, too. Hey, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Mahomet-Seymour, you're going to want to stick around for a halftime show. You got about 9 minutes left in this half, but they have a band that will knock your socks off. So you need a restroom break before. Don't think that halftime's the time to shut her down. You're going to want to stick around and catch that halftime show. Let's see, there's a flag. Offensive movement on the right side of the line. Just takes that little bit of movement. He snuck through the line. He's got a first down and then some. He's going to bring it out to the 40. He cleaned through. He's got one man to beat, and he did it. But, grabbed his shoestring at around the 32. Marion's trying the no huddle. Screen pass. Another first down. Marion's got some movement going. No huddle. Quarterback keeper, nowhere to go. Marion Wildcats, second down. Ball's on the 11-yard line.
Again, the quarterback holds on to the ball.
Didn't work.
Broke a couple of tackles, but still stopped close to the line of scrimmage.
Wouldn't want to be the statistician on that one. This would be a nice stop. They were moving nicely, and so now the Bulldogs have locked him up. This is going to be a big play, I have a feeling.
Yeah, brings up 3rd down and 5 on the 9-yard line. We'll see what the Wildcats can do with this play.
They're moving the pile.
I'm assuming he's picked up 1st down on that play. Looks like the the running back continued to turn his legs and picked up some yards.
No sign yet of a first. There we go. 1st down. Ball's going to be on about the 5.
It looks like the 5 or 6 yard line. Actually, maybe even the 4 yard line, Darwin.
Timeout, Marion. We need it. We're going to take it. We'll be back right after this.
High school students are important to Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
I think some important considerations in high school banking are how much money you're going to set aside for the future. Because I remember getting my first paychecks, I just wanted to spend it all at once. And that's really not a good idea. So I think one of the important things is to figure out how you're going to save the money and also setting some money aside to spend and have some fun with.
I'm Ryan Heiser. I work at Fisher National Bank of Mahomet. Please stop by and see us soon.
Stop by and meet Ryan and Jordan and the team of Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
First down on the 3 yard line, Ryan. See what Marion Wildcats got up their sleeve.
Well, Darwin, if I had to guess, they're going to give the number 26 right up the middle.
It's been working. It's tight. Quarterback kept.
I'm guessing he picked up about 2 yards on the play. The offensive line for the Marion Wildcats looks pretty strong.
Well, they got a few more tries to get that to work. 6 minutes left in the first half. Marion's knocking. Long snap number 2 on the right side, found a hole.
Touchdown, Marion Wildcats.
So Marion Wildcats are the first guys to score, 6-0 right now. We're going to go for the point after. We'll see if they're going to go for the field goal or the point.
Well, Darwin, looks like they might be calling a play in with their running back number 26. He could still be their kicker. But
I didn't see anybody practicing field goals before the game, so I don't know if they have that option out there or not.
looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion here.
Long snap. Looks like he's got it on the left side. He's in for 2 points. It's 8-0. Marion Wildcats over the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. We're going to take another commercial break. We'll be back right after this for the kickoff. Back to the Mahomet-Seymour.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
Welcome back, folks, to Frank Dutton Field. The Marion Wildcats just scored and converted 2 points to make the score 8-0 over our Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. There is 5 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the half, and the Bulldogs are set to receive the kick.
This would be a great stand for us, or a great sequence for us to go into halftime with some good momentum. You don't want to get it back to Marion to do another statement before half. Well protected by Marion. They got a cloud of Wildcats over there. Is not going to make sure he doesn't get very far.
So the Bulldogs will take over with a new set of downs. Looks like the ball will be spotted on the 21-yard line.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. Going to pick up a couple before he was introduced.
The tackle was by 22, Sima.
Actually, they got him right at the line of scrimmage.
Was the ball carrier. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Rolling to the left, he found a little bit of a hole. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short.
Near the 30-yard line. It will be 3rd and 2.
Looks like it's 3rd down and 3, Darwin, on the 28-yard line. Bulldogs are in motion. The ball is off.
Quarterback
keeper.
One guy to break the corner. Cut back.
Looks like he's going to be stopped short of the line of scrimmage, Darwin. So it's either
It's going to have a short
gain or
gain.
loss.
First down.
No way.
Yeah.
I guess my eyesight's off. Well, that's great news. He was.
Yeah, they needed that.
Yeah. Marion Wildcats flooded to the ball on that one.
Quarterback. Oh, he's open here on this near side if he can catch it. 3:53 left in the first quarter with the clock stopped. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10. A little bit of a hole on the left side.
It's a gain of about 6, Darwin.
Pick up of about 5. It will be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for your Bulldogs.
He needs to turn the corner. Is not going to. He's going to be dropped for a loss of about 3. Brings up 4 and about 6 or 7.
Yeah, our running backs are not getting much room to run here.
They're not able to turn the corner. They run lateral and just can't make the cut. Man back for Marion. No sign of what we're doing on the offense. Clock's running down to 2:40. 7 seconds left on the play clock. They ran that all the way down to 2 on the play clock, and they're going to get the roll. Marion takes over on the 34-yard line with 2:26 left in the first half. Hated to see that sequence lose it over to Marion. We'd like to kept that one.
Wildcats will take over there with 2:26 left in the half.
They got a completion across midfield. That'll move the chains, bring up a 1st and 10 just on the other side of midfield.
It's like an incomplete pass on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 on the 49-yard line. 2:14 left in the half.
It's only going to be a pickup of about 4 or 5 there, Ryan. Bring up 3rd and 6.
I feel like these Bulldogs need to come up with a big stop, Darwin, here before half.
It's a minute and 50 left in this half, and I'm telling you, how you go into halftime really sets the pace for the second half, so hopefully they get a stop here. Number 2 is back. He's got a man open, and he connects for a 1st down, and he's going to clear one man to beat. The ball's loose. Wildcats may have recovered. Let's see the sign. I haven't seen it yet. No, they are calling it down, not a fumble. Marion has the ball way down into their deep field with 1:30 left. That was not a fumble as it appeared. Timeout, Marion Wildcats. They were very close. They're on the 1-yard line, so we're going to stick with it here. Ryan, what were some of those sponsors again? Because we got to thank those for bringing this game to you here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Darwin. A big shout out to Busey Bank, Christie Clinic of Mahomet, Jackson Quality Construction, Subway of Mahomet, D1 Networks, Express Employment Professionals, McDonald's of Mahomet, First State Bank of Forest, Classic Plumbing Systems, and Bill Smith Auto.
Yeah, this is kind of a nice service that a high school of any size would provide the both the home and the visiting team, so they can sit at home if they couldn't make the game. We got people from all over the United States watching, relatives and some of the locals who just couldn't make it out here tonight. We got a minute 30 left in the first half. Marion's up 8-0, and they're knocking on the 1-yard line. But you're going to want to stick around for the halftime show, Ryan. These guys, this marching band knows how to put on a show. All right, the Wildcats are going to come up the line of scrimmage. It's 1st and 1, 1st and goal on the 1. Going to tighten up the line of scrimmage, and we'll see the weight training come to fruition here on the 1-yard line. Long snap, number 2 on the right side. Doesn't look like he made it in. No gain. 2nd down and 1. Movement on the left side, and he's going to squeeze his way in through the gap, which is going to bring up 14-0 now. Marion Wildcats over the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. Just under 1 minute in the half. If it's anything like the first touchdown, Marion's going to go for 2 points. Number 2's in the backfield, rolling to the right. Doesn't look like he's going to make it in. It's going to be close. No score afterwards. Your score is 14 Marion Wildcats, 0 Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. 57 seconds left in the half. Let's see if Mahomet has anything up its sleeve for that last minute. Good stop at the line of scrimmage or for that point after.
All right, Darwin. Bulldogs are ready to set the kick, receive the kick. 57 seconds left in the half. The score is 14-0 as the Marion Wildcats lead the Bulldogs.
Ball rolls out of bounds. You know, Ryan, that wasn't actually a bad idea to kick the ball out of bounds. With 50 seconds, 57, what you don't want is for a kickoff return to change the pace.
That is correct, but it does give us a good field position. So the ball looks like it'll be spotted at the 35-yard line. New set of downs, so first down and 10 for the Bulldogs with 57 seconds. Let's see what they've got.
He's dropping back. He's got guys in the middle. He's going for all the money. And it's intercepted. They're returning it. They're going to cross midfield. Right at midfield is where Marion Wildcats are going to take over with 39 seconds left in the first half. That ball just didn't hang out as long as it needed to clear the defender. Number 2 drops back. He's going to flush to the pocket and go to the right side, and he's got some green in front of him. He's clearing, taking the ball way down before he's ran out of bounds. First and 10 on the 25-yard line, it looks like.
29 seconds left to go, Darwin, in the ball game, or the half, I guess. Let's see if Marion's going to punch it in the end zone.
A lot of time for number 2 before the pocket collapses. The flag is out. He's still on his feet before the Wildcat drives him back. We'll see what this penalty is with 19 seconds left in the half. Referee's getting his call.
Champion on the stop for the Bulldogs. There is a flag.
Looks like this is going to go against Marion. Face mask, personal foul on the Bulldogs. That's going to move the ball. I didn't see it, but somebody down there did. Not what you wanted with 19 seconds left for them to be knocking on the goal line again. That was a costly penalty.
Penalty takes the ball down to just inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal for the Wildcats.
We had the ball with 57 seconds and a half. We were trying to make something happen, and now we got to stop something from happening.
The ball is moved back.
Rolling to the left. Incomplete with 15 seconds. Bring up a second down.
Corner was intended receiver.
Number 2 drops. Ball's tipped. Incomplete. 10 seconds with third down.
Pass broken up by the Bulldogs. With 10 seconds left, it's third and 10.
See what Marion has going here on the third down. Ball is dropped, but he picked it up. Man open in the end zone for the touchdown. That is not what we wanted with 4 seconds left in the half. That brings it to 20-0 with a point after coming. This second quarter's changed everything, Ryan. The first quarter we held tight. Now second quarter, the Marions been able to figure out how to move the ball.
Yeah, Darwin, our Bulldogs are kind of at a loss right now on defense. Marion's making some really good plays out there.
They're adjusting.
Yeah, they're executing the pass and the run and doing well.
Point after attempt by Marion. Quarterback's going to keep it and not make it in. Keeps the score at 20-0. Kickoff here after the score with 4 seconds left means we'll just have a return unless it's kicked out.
All right, Darwin, let's see if the Bulldogs can pull off some magic here. 4 seconds left and set to receive the kick.
We'll see what they do with the kick. I doubt if they kick it to us, but we'll see what they got.
Little squib kick.
Got a blocker, but they're going to collapse it. That's the end of the first half. Mahomet-Seymour was unable to score, but the Marion Wildcats picked up 20. We're going to take a commercial break, and this is going to be a quick break because when that band hits the field, we're going to come back. So don't go anywhere.
Never getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
Hi, come see me, State Farm Agent Darwin Boston, and my team in downtown Mahomet.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
One company is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year. Sounds like a big number, doesn't it? Not to Express employment professionals. Are you looking for the right opportunity? Choose Express for a new job or the next step in your employment. We take pride in connecting the right people with the right company. Let us help. We'll open doors for you. Express is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year.
Today's musical program is entitled Balance of Power and includes music from composers Julie Gahuru, Eric Woodacre, and Hans Zimmer. Drum majors Annie Hendricks, William Larson, Alexis Young, and Gwen T. Is your band ready? Marching Bulldogs, the field is yours for performance. Let's hear it for your marching Bulldogs. Tonight is also Teacher Appreciation Night. Bulldog football and cheerleaders would like to take a moment to recognize the lasting impact teachers have on their students. Senior football players and cheerleaders chose to honor the following teachers for significant and positive influence on their lives. Those teachers are Mr. Heinhold, Mr. Risley, Mr. DiFilippo, Ms. Franks, Mr. Krebs, Mr. Ledden, Mr. Ryan, Mrs. Dyer, Mr. Ceo, Ms. Gowler, Ms. Keller, Mrs. Pike, Mrs. Prager, Mrs. Bosworth, Mrs. Clark, and Mrs. Sevich. Let's take a minute to show our appreciation.
Or alumni Jordan Rock on how high school students are important to Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
I think some important considerations in high school banking are how much money you're going to set aside for the future, because I remember getting my first paychecks, I just wanted to spend it all at once, and that's really not a good idea. So I think one of the important things is to figure out how you're going to save the money, and also setting some money aside to spend and have some fun with.
I'm Ryan Heiser. I work at Fisher National Bank in Mahomet. Please stop by and see us soon.
Stop by and meet Ryan and Jordan and the team of Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. For an estimate on your next project.
I am never getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
Hi, come see me, State Farm Agent Darwin Boston, and my team in downtown Mahomet.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Fulfilling Dream 18.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
One company is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year. Sounds like a big number, doesn't it? Not to Express employment professionals. Opportunity. Choose Express for a new job or the next step in your employment. We take pride in connecting the right people with the right company. Let us help. We'll open doors for you. Express is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year.
Mahomet-Seymour alumni Jordan Rock on how high school students are important to Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
I think some important considerations in high school banking are how much money you're going to set aside for the future, because I remember getting my first paychecks, I just wanted to spend it all at once, and that's really not a good idea. So I think one of the important things is to figure out how you're going to save the money, and also setting some money aside to spend and have some fun with.
I'm Ryan Heiser. I work at Fisher National Bank in Mahomet. Please stop by and see us soon.
Stop by and meet Ryan and Jordan and the team of Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
I am never getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
Hi, come see me, State Farm Agent Darwin Boston, and my team in downtown Mahomet.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
One company is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year. Sounds like a big number, doesn't it? Not to Express employment professionals. Are you looking for the right opportunity? Choose Express for a new job or the next step in your employment. We take pride in connecting the right people with the right company. Let us help. We'll open doors for you. Express is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year.
Mahomet-Seymour alumni Jordan Rock on how high school students are important to Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
I think some important considerations in high school banking are how much money you're going to set aside for the future, because I remember getting my first paychecks, I just wanted to spend it all at once, and that's really not a good idea. So I think one of the important things is to figure out how you're going to save the money, and also setting some money aside to spend and have some fun with.
I'm Ryan Heiser. I work at Fisher National Bank in Mahomet. Please stop by and see us soon.
Stop by and meet Ryan and Jordan and the team of Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
I am never getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
Hi, come see me, State Farm Agent Darwin Boston, and my team in downtown Mahomet.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
One company is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year. Sounds like a big number, doesn't it? Not to Express employment professionals. Are you looking for the right opportunity? Choose Express for a new job or the next step in your employment. We take pride in connecting the right people with the right company. Let us help. We'll open doors for you. Express is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year.
Mahomet-Seymour alumni Jordan Rock on how high school students are important to Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
I think some important considerations in high school banking are how much money you're going to set aside for the future, because I remember getting my first paychecks, I just wanted to spend it all at once, and that's really not a good idea. So I think one of the important things is to figure out how you're going to save the money, and also setting some money aside to spend and have some fun with.
I'm Ryan Heiser. I work at Fisher National Bank of Mahomet. Please stop by and see us soon.
Stop by and meet Ryan and Jordan and the team of Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next.
All right, we're back at Frank Dutton Field as we get ready for the start of the second half. Marion Wildcats are up 20 to the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs 0. It's a great night out here. Still a lot of energy, a lot of fun, but we want you to stay tuned and catch the second half and see what the Bulldogs can put together after that halftime. You know, they were scoreless in the first quarter. Second quarter, they lost 3 different touchdowns there, with one of them in the last minute. So we're going underway now as the second half kick is deep, and it's picked up around the 9-yard line. Marion Wildcats doing their best to move it, but the Bulldogs have introduced themselves right around the 28-yard line. You know, one of the things I got to be impressed with is all the cameras, all the editing, the everything that's bringing this to you is brought to you by high school students here at the Media Club at Mahomet-Seymour. They can't hear because they don't have the feed in their earpiece, but I can tell you that if you ever see these guys and gals that are putting this together, they really are a class act, and they're doing a great job. I'm not sure if I would have done as well when I was in high school, but shout out to them and to Simon, the teacher, who is the one who's supporting them. Marion Wildcats just got the first down as they bring the ball out to the 45-yard line as they broke through on the right side of the line of scrimmage. I told you that halftime show was something to catch up and make sure that you wanted to watch. That was very impressive. The marching band is always a delight here at Mahomet, and it's always a lot of fun to watch. So if nothing else, tune into these shows to make sure that you're able to catch the halftime show. We are going to be at Bulldog TV for the remainder of the season here at the home show. Tonight, of course, this is Dogapalooza night against the Marion Wildcats. Next week, we're going to be off. It's September 6th. Where the Bulldogs will be down in Taylorville. 7 o'clock game. We will not have Bulldog TV coverage of that, but just mark your calendar that will be an away game next week. On September 13th, they've got another home game here at Mattoon. I'm going to be calling that game, and it'll be kind of fun. We've got one of the students who's never called a game going to be learning the ropes, so we'll see how that goes on September 13th. Again, that's with Mattoon. Again, the next week it's away, so a back and forth road trip then on September 20th. They're going to be in Effingham. The homecoming and Hall of Fame game will be on September 27th against the Mount Zion here at the home game here. That's on September 27th. Back-to-back home games because the following week at Lincoln is going to be coming here to Frank Dutton Field on October 4th. And then we got 2 away games, one in Charleston on the 11th of October and Macomb on the 18th of October. Finishing up senior night, October 25th against Peoria Richwood. So that looks like a fun schedule. Should be a lot of fun. Stay tuned. Oh, let's see. That's 5 home games, and they're all planned on being brought to you by Bulldog TV. Tonight's the only night that we're planning for Ryan and I to be co-hosting. Then after this, Ryan and I are going to be mentoring the students. We're going to bring in different students to co-host and bring the game to you live every week. But feedback is always appreciated and something that we want to encourage so the students are learning. That's what this is all about. We're bringing up a 4th down. That pass was incomplete. As you've been watching, the Bulldogs were able to keep the Marion Wildcats at bay. Ball's on the 39, and 4th down, I anticipate a punt. Number 11 for Cole Hubble is back. Nope, Cole just came out, so we got splits on either side. Number 16, which is Peyton Myers. The ball may have been close to being tipped, but it looked like it's going to roll out of bounds right around the 34-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. Welcome back, Ryan. 5 minutes into the second half.
Looks like the Wildcats picked up where they left off. They are moving the chains.
I think they need to get some points on the board quickly just to get the momentum back and the energy that they had when they started the game. We'll see how it starts off here. Got a blocker, but one guy out. Not going to be able to get any further than that. Finch did not break the corner, so looks like it's going to be a no gain. Got some running room. Boy, he's got some great cutbacks where he's going to bring up a 1st down, Ryan. Number 1, Clay Hubble, has some great cutbacks on that run. First and 10, no huddle. Handoff up the middle. Going to pick up a few yards before he's introduced to the Wildcats.
That brings up 2nd down and 7 on the 47.
I just got a note from a friend of ours, Dr. Dan Walk, Ryan.
Yeah, what's Mr. Walk up to?
Well, he said he's at home in his recliner watching the game. One guy to beat, cut back, down at the 12. What a great run. Dr. Walk is jumping up and down right now, but he's giving us some great feedback on how this, he says it's better quality, and we're doing a great job, so we appreciate the shout out.
Thank you, Dr. Walk.
First and 10, the ball's on the 13, and that's what the Bulldogs needed to get some momentum rocking here.
Yeah, it looks like we come out of the half with a little bit more energy, Darwin. Hopefully we can put some points on the board.
Got to give that credit to the coaches. That's what a good coaching staff will do. Shotgun formation ball. He's going to run out to the right. Man, you got to give that guy credit for his cutbacks.
Yeah, Clay Hubble, he's always been an elusive running back.
I'd hate to be, you got to go wide and shuffle back into the middle where you got help because he cuts back so fast.
2nd and 6 for the
Again, right up the middle. Going to pick up maybe a half a yard. Going to bring up a 3rd and a 4. Bulldogs are able to pick up a first down if they get down to the 3-yard line. Wide up, right up the middle, met by a Wildcat. Don't think he's got enough for the first down. Brings up 4th and a long 1, a short 2. No huddle. Boy, that was a fast snap, and they are going to move the chains and in the end zone, Bulldog.
Touchdown.
That's what we needed, my friend. That's some good bit of coaching and play calling there, Ryan.
Thomas set the kick. Holder.
Field goals up for the point after, and that's going to make it 20-7 with 6 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third. Ryan, that is an awesome sequence of plays and exactly what we're going to need coming out of halftime.
That's right, Darwin. It's nice to see the Bulldogs move the ball and pick up a touchdown. We needed those points. Now let's see if the defense can go out there and make a big stop and turn this game around.
You know, that score, Ryan, they were just trying to get that first down when the ball was on the 3 or getting close to the 3. That was all offensive line. They just plowed through that Marion Wildcat defensive line, and that's what allowed for the score. So sometimes we are always calling out the running backs, quarterbacks, and the ends, but that offensive line gets total cred for getting that line to move.
I can tell you, Darwin, that scoring drive turned the crowd around, so we've got a little bit more excitement and pep going on.
Yep.
Let's see if the boys can use that to their advantage. 6 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Marion leads the Bulldogs 20-7. The Bulldogs are set to kick.
Kick right to him as they pick it up around the 9. He's got some steam ahead of him as he goes right up the middle, but met by the Bulldogs right at the 37-yard line. Was that Luke Buzicki that kicked that?
Number 71.
Number 71, that's Gavin Odell. 6'4", 260-pound kickoff. Or punter on that one. That was awesome. That's going to be a first down for the Marion Wildcats as they clear the 40 of the Bulldogs. Bulldogs are ready on defense already. They are ready for that no-huddle offense. A little different than the first half. Bulldogs look like they're as ready as the Wildcats are. Another pickup, nice pickup. It'll be close to a first down. We just shy, it looks like. We got a player down in the backfield. We're going to take a break here as we go to commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment.
I am never getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
Hi, come see me, State Farm Agent Darwin. All right, we're back from that injury timeout. Something about high school sports is going to be different than the college or pros. When we get an injury, we're going to kill it and go right to commercial. We're not going to speculate. We're not going to videotape. We're just going to let that all be handled by the trainers and the parents. So a little different, but that's something that we've pledged here with Bulldog TV when there's an injury on either side. So we are not going to be covering that. Looks like the Wildcats are going to pick up another first down, Ryan, as they move the chains.
Yeah, we're really needing a big stop here, Darwin. Let's see if the defense can pull this out. It's first down and 10 on the 28. Wildcats have the ball.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Passes up on the right side, drops it in, touchdown Marion. Marion makes the score 26-7 as they drop one in on the right corner. As soon as the Bulldogs scored, Marion was able to pick it up and come right back. Timeout by the referee. Trainers going out to see somebody in the far side. We're just gonna let the camera run, but we had a man back in the back of the end zone down that's being attended to. All right, the player is coming out on his own power. So we are going to go back to the action here as Marion is knocking on the door. They are on the 3-yard line. First and goal. Long snap, quarterback right up the middle. No sign yet. No sign, so it looks like it's going to bring up a second and goal. Point after, sorry. Lost that one. Point after attempt is no good, so that's going to keep the score at 26-7. But certainly an energy shift as they go from Bulldogs score and then Wildcats come right back down the field and respond.
Yeah, Darwin, that makes it a tough game when your opponents keep outscoring you. So hopefully the boys keep their heads in the game and continue to fight hard.
Now this did, a couple years ago, this happened where we had a game similar to this and people started tuning out and the Bulldogs turned it on and finished out the game. So if you're at home and you're listening and you're watching this game, I wouldn't cut this out just yet. We're still within reach. It's 26-7.
Yeah, we're only in the third quarter with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the quarter and another quarter of action to play. So
we got plenty of time to get ourselves in. The coaches will keep these guys active, and we'll stay with you the whole way through.
Bulldogs are set to receive the kick. In the backfield, you have Cole and Clay Hubble. They are both twins and juniors this year. They're both very quick on their feet.
Picking it up on the fly as they're going to go up the left side with a block. They got some green room. He's got one guy to beat. Great return down to the 43-yard line. You got to give the blocking a lot of credit on that one. He had some green in front of him.
Fresh set of downs for the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. It's first down and 10. Ball is spotted on the 42-yard line. Let's get ourselves another Bulldog first down. Finch on the keeper. Runs up the middle. Picks up 11 or 12 on the play.
That is absolutely awesome.
Another quarterback keeper on the play. Braden Finch picks up about 7. That'll bring it second down and 4 to go with the ball on the 40-yard line. I like this no-huddle offense, Darwin. It keeps a lot of time on the clock. Looks like we had some Wildcats in the backfield there. Stopped the play. Got into the line of scrimmage, behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of about 2 to 3 on the play.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 8.
Ball's hiked and pitched to the running back.
Not going to turn the corner.
Yeah, it's a big loss on that play.
That's going to be a 4th and 15 now.
Looks like there's an injury on the play. Can we?
Yeah, Marion Wildcat down. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be back in a second.
Downtown Mahomet.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
All right, we're back at Frank Dutton Field. We had an injury timeout. Bulldogs have 4th and 14 right at midfield. They're going to be punting back to the Marion Wildcats. Ball is touched. Who's going to get it? Mahomet recovers inside the 15-yard line.
That is a huge play. Mahomet-Seymour recovered the punt. Punt was fumbled by the Wildcats, and we recover the ball. First down and 10.
Wow, one play like that, because that was a great kick. He got a lot of air underneath it, so once that guy was unable to catch it, they pounced. Break to the left side, got some room there. Going to pick up a few. Pick up about 6, going to bring up a 2nd and 4, long 3. Well, you can feel it in this crowd, Ryan. The energy shifting from one side to the other. It's a lot of fun. Left side is open. Going to pick up a first down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's how you do it very quickly. You think it's 4th and long, and you're all disgruntled. You're unhappy. 2 plays later, 3 plays later, and you're right back at this. 26-13 with a point after attempt coming right up.
Nice to hear those fireworks, Darwin.
Oh, I hope they go broke shooting them off this year, Ryan. I love when they do that.
Good job, Bulldogs. That makes the score 13-26 as the boys take the field to convert an extra point here. Actually, I see quarterback Braden Finch take the field. He might be going for 2-point conversion.
Well, you're down 13, so they're probably trying to put it out of where it's a No, they're going to collapse the line, and he's brought back, so that will be unsuccessful. But that's okay. The Bulldogs are at 13. Marion Wildcats are at 26. Stay tuned. We got a game now.
Yeah, too bad that 2-point conversion didn't work. It would have made it a 3-point ball game with another touchdown or 2.
Hey, if you're out there watching us on Bulldog TV, why don't you go to Bulldog TV Facebook, and there is a post for tonight's game. It's a link. I don't know how you found us, but there's a link out there. If you have any feedback, positive, negative, anything that you can do to be constructive, of course. Let's not do the Facebook bashing or anything like that, but there's a comment there, comment field, and that's how we're going to hear from you. Marion, I know you guys are tuning in. If you want to show any kind of appreciation, anything like that, we'll share this with the sponsor and the students. But any feedback you've got, other than you don't like the announcers, not much you can do about that. But anything out there, go to that Facebook post that's about Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs against the Marion Wildcats. Click on comment, leave it, and we'll make sure that those comments are reviewed and used for the betterment of this program for the weeks to come. I went through the schedule with you. Ryan, you and I got 5 games. I'm picking up a couple, and then you're going to pick up the remaining. So I went through the schedule with everyone so they know it's a back-and-forth season. Got away, then home, and then away and home. I like the balance of the season and how it's laid out. It's kind of fun. All right, here we go. Scoreboard needs to wake up. They still got it. The Bulldogs have the ball. There they go. They shot it over. But we got 2 minutes and 38 seconds in the third quarter here. Bulldogs need a big stop. Keeper is met in the back. He's going to, the ball's loose. Bulldogs have recovered in the backfield if the signal is there. We just need the signal. No, they did not recover. The ball, they got him down, but the ball was loose, so that's good defense because they brought it back. It's going to be second and about 13 or 14.
Looks like they're going for play action here.
100.
Quarterback is on the run. He will pick up some positive yardage.
That's awesome. Brings up a long third down, which we love those.
Looks like a quarterback keeper tries to go up the middle.
Not going to happen. It's going to bring up a fourth down. Maybe a yard, Ryan. Maybe a yard or two.
I can tell you that there's a lot of athleticism there with the Wildcats on their offense. That quarterback and their running back both have done well tonight.
Fourth and 4, quarterback in a long shotgun, able to kick it. He's going to, and there's nobody back to receive it. It's actually a pretty good move on the Wildcats because it's going to be able to take it all the way down to the 29-yard line of the Bulldogs.
That also stops the clock, Darwin, with 58 seconds left in the third quarter.
We are within 2 touchdowns, Ryan, which is fine for a fourth quarter. We got the ball back, so we're in good shape. We're not in panic mode for sure. I must have missed a flag. Took it back down to the 29-yard line instead of the 39-yard line. Another first down for the Bulldogs, or it's going to be real close as a 10-yard pickup from a run. Depends on how they spot it. First down, Bulldogs. Boy, another good pickup as he picks up around 8 yards to bring up a 2nd and 2. The clock's still running with 37 seconds. The way they've been doing the no huddle, that's still going to be time to get a playoff. Brings up a 2nd and 2.
Darwin, we may be seeing the positive effects of running 2 platoons, both an offense and a defense.
Yeah, because if we got Marion, tired, maybe breathing it off, we got some fresh legs. So 15 seconds left. Run up to the right side. He's going to sweep out. One guy to beat. He broke it as he picks up a nice yard, Ryan. 42-yard line. 7 seconds left in the third. They're going to move the chains. See if they get a playoff before they start the clock here. Clock's rolling. 5. They're going to let this roll. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the third quarter. Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs 13, Marion Wildcats 26.
Let's take a quick commercial break, and then we'll recognize our sponsors when we get back.
Company is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year. Sounds like a big number, doesn't it? Not to Express employment professionals. Are you looking for the right opportunity? Choose Express for a new job or the next step in your employment. We take pride in connecting the right people with the right company. Let us help. We'll open doors for you. Express is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year.
Mahomet-Seymour alumni Jordan Rock on how high school students are important to Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
I think some important considerations in school banking are how much money you're going to set aside, because I remember getting my first paychecks, I just wanted to spend it all at once, and that's really not a good idea. So I think one of the important things is to figure out how you're going to save the money, and and also setting some money aside to spend and have.
Welcome back to Frank Dutton Field. If you're just now joining us, we are in the fourth quarter as the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs square off against the Morton Wildcats. The Wildcats lead this matchup 26-13, but the Bulldogs have the ball on their own 42. First down and 10.
Quarterback keep on the right side.
Looks like Braden Finch picks up about 3 yards on the play.
The ball carrier pick up of about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Another pickup of 2 or 3. You know, Ryan, with both of these offensives and their schedules, this is a lot of plays for a football game. And they are not letting the clock run. They are no huddles, quick to the line, quick snaps, and it's getting a lot of plays.
That no huddle offense, Darwin, lets you get a few more plays in there, that's for sure.
This is where you're going to test your endurance, whoever's got the freshest legs going into the fourth, because they've been playing back and forth. Both teams should be proud of how they're playing. Just who's going to edge out here in the fourth. Sweep on the left with one guy in on the tackle, number 35 for Marion. You know, Marion, I don't always look all the way over to the other side of the field, but there's a lot of Marion cheerleaders over there, Ryan. They must have brought a bus just to get all them over here. There's as many cheerleaders as there are fans in the crowd. Now, that's a long way to drive, so we're not cutting anything there, but we are applauding. They brought a lot of cheerleaders with them, and we do appreciate a good opponent.
Darwin, you bring up a great fact. What is Marion, 3 hours away?
It's quite a while. It's quite a drive. It's down
a long
south.
ways for those kids.
Yeah. But they got a 3-day weekend, Ryan. They'll be all right. But I am glad it's a home game. I wouldn't. They're going to measure.
First down, Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs.
Look at that coaching staff, though. They are not happy from Marion. They are all the way out to the third of the field. They are going to watch this like something isn't right. Look at the coach.
Looks like we have a little bit of controversy out here.
Both coaching staffers on the field. Marion something's not going Bulldog way. Bulldogs gave it up. Not sure what happened there, Ryan. It looked like it was clearly a first down, but this is not going to go Bulldogs' way.
I'm guessing the chain gang had their mark mismatched. But got a text message from Kyle Jordan. Kyle Jordan, shout out for Mr. Jordan. He's a local appraiser here in town, serves on the Economic Development Committee. Glad you joined us.
What's up, Kyle? We do appreciate the shout-outs. It's, Ryan and I are good friends, but after a while, it's just the two of us. We do appreciate people letting us know they're listening in. Any feedback. We heard that the quality's good this year, which is nice.
So the Bulldogs turned over the football. It's the ball spot on the 33-yard line. First down and 10, Marion Wildcats.
Well, whatever happened with that chain measurement, the Marion coaching staff saw it and brought it to their attention and got it the way they needed it. And Marion's going to pick up a good 8 or 9 off the first and down, which will bring up a second and short. First down for Marion. They're bringing it to the midfield.
First down and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball spotted on the 49-yard line. 9 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game.
Is Kyle watching the game?
Yes, sir,
Is
he
he?
is.
Kyle, Dan, anybody else? Any other friends out there? Let us know.
Another handoff to number 26 up the middle. Looks like he picked up about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Harrison McClure will stop for Mahomet-Seymour. Pick up about 5. It'll be second and 5.
If we're going to turn this game around, Darwin, we're still going to need to step up here on defense.
It's second and 5. We got to get going.
We're going to have to big stop here. Play action. This looks like the receiver may have picked up a first down on that play.
That's good for a Wildcat first down. Ball started at the 41-yard line. Number 26, Rick Reddick. Good for a first down at the 30-yard line.
Looks like Marion continues to pick up some really tough yards. Yancey had to stop, but the Wildcats still picked up about 6 yards on the play. The ball will be spotted on the 25-yard line, second down, and 6 yards to go, or 5 yards to go. Looks like the play is going to be stopped short. A loss of 1 yard on the play. That was number 22, Dallas Carnell.
7.5 minutes here in the fourth quarter with this game left. We need a couple of scores, so this is where we make it happen right here. Need a big stop, Ryan. That would do another stop, brings up fourth down and about 5.5, maybe 6. We'll see what they don't have a field goal unit, so we'll see what they're going to do with this one, Ryan. Short field for a punt, so they might go for it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, at this point in the ballgame, Darwin, you've got the lead, and they have 25 yards from the end zone, so I would envision they're going to go for it here.
3 men back.
Screenplay.
Going to bring up a first down and more. Looks like Marion's going to score.
Touchdown, Marion Wildcats.
Opposite of what we were hoping would happen.
That makes the score 32-13 as Marion Wildcats line up for their 2-point conversion attempt here. Looks like a quarterback keeper up the middle, and the 2-point conversion is good. So that makes the score 34-13. Marion Wildcats lead the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. 7 minutes left to play in the game.
All right, Ryan, the Bulldogs going to get 7 minutes here to see what they can do. They're down 21. For all you Mahomet-Seymour fans, we were watching the cheerleaders instead of the touchdown, and that's okay. They're going to get a chance to put some points up. I think that it's important that we run this thing through. It's 21 points down. It's going to be hard, but this is where the coaching staff really pays off to keep these kids in it. And, Ryan, the crowd is still here. That's something to be said about the quality of this community.
You're right, Darwin. The support is still strong here this evening, and we may be down, but we're not entirely out.
Grounder picked up by the Bulldogs. Comes to the near side, and he's going to be dropped down around the 30. Next Friday night, Ryan, we're going to Taylorville.
I'm not going to Taylorville.
You won't be there? All
Actually,
right.
I will be there, but I won't be announcing, Darwin.
Won't be announcing, but in 2 weeks, we got, on the 13th, we got Mattoon. So make sure you mark your calendars. Save the link. We'll be coming back here in 2 weeks, so don't forget about that.
Looks like quarterback Braden Finch trying to
he
air it out.
really wanted it, and he's going to because someone cut back, and he did get it just this side of the 50. Great throw and way to stay with the program.
That was number 86, Zach Travis, on the catch.
That was a good cut back.
Yeah, I saw some frustration out there, but that was actually a good play, Darwin. We picked up some positive yardage, stopped the clock, and reset new set of downs. So it'll be first down and 10 on the Bulldog 47.
Pitch out.
Clay Hubble continues to scramble in the backfield.
Boy,
Relentless.
He is hard to bring down, buddy.
He is. He's pretty elusive.
Going to be close to another first down. They moving him?
I'm guessing he's got close to 100 yards on the day.
That was a beautiful, man, his cutbacks are great. Another Bulldog first down. Pass on the near side. Pick up a number 86 and is going to get down just inside the 34.
Looks like there's a flag on the play. Clay Hubble continues to scramble in the backfield, ultimately pushed out of bounds. And we have a player down. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break.
We'll be right back.
Hi, Heiser. I work at Fisher National Bank in Mahomet. Please stop by and see us soon.
Stop by and meet Ryan and Jordan and the team of Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
Welcome back, folks. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the ball game, Marion Wildcats lead the Bulldogs 34-13. But your Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs have the ball. It's first down and actually, I'm sorry, second down. I can't even tell anymore. Looks like it's 2nd down and 13 to go. Ball spotted on the 47-yard line. Braden Finch looks to air it out, but he is attacked in the backfield by a couple of Wildcats. Ultimately had to...
there we go. I thought that was a little excessive on the end, and they did.
Yeah, that was a late hit.
Hey, I got another shout out. If you don't mind, it's my wife.
No, I think that's great.
It's Friday night. It's good to know that she's...
I mean, if she's listening, that's awesome.
Well, I'm a lucky man, so I guess I can tell the crowd that. Yeah, she's listening. Love you, dear. Okay, so now the Bulldogs are going to get not only the play, but they're going to get the tacked on personal foul. That wasn't necessarily a hit, but they didn't stop the tackle, and they brought the guy down near the track out here. So it's going to be on the 22-yard line, 1st and 10.
Darwin got another good shout out from the community. Corey Mitchell is watching us from
Hey,
home.
Corey. Appreciate that. You know, oh, boy. We're going to lose our yards we just gained. Corey, what'd you do to us, man? We said Dr. Walken would get a touchdown, then we get Corey, and he's backs us up.
Yeah, Braden Finch was dropped for a loss in the backfield.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and about 20, if I'm not mistaken.
Finch looks a little shaken on the play. He's a tough kid, though, Darwin. I don't know if you ever had a chance to meet him.
I have not, no.
Nice throw down the sideline. Little bit deep for the wide receiver. So ultimately falls incomplete. 3rd down and 20. Ball on the 32. See a couple of fresh white jerseys out there, Darwin. It's nice to see some of the kids get playing time.
Well, we want them all to do some laundry. 4 minutes and 43 seconds left in this game. Let's stick with this all the way through. We got a timeout, Marion Wildcats. You know, while we're not going to send it to a commercial, but Ryan, do you have that list of sponsors? Because you know that this isn't free. These kids, this is a high school sponsored program. We've got kids that are volunteering to pull this off, and we appreciate them giving up their Friday nights to do that. Ryan and I are doing it for fun, but there are some people paying to put it on. Ryan, who are some of those people?
You're exactly right, Darwin. Without them, we wouldn't have a program. So big shout out to Busey Bank, Christie Clinic, Jackson Quality Construction, Subway of Mahomet, D1 Networks, Express Employment Professionals, McDonald's of Mahomet, First State Bank of Forest, Classic Plumbing Systems, and Bill Smith's Auto.
Well, we appreciate all of their support and all of your support. We appreciate the shout-outs, the comments, the compliments, and anything else. Just to hear that you're listening in makes it all worthwhile. So thanks for joining us here on this Friday night. Sorry you couldn't join us at Frank Dutton Field, but that's okay. 4 minutes and 43 seconds left. Both teams are back out on the field. We're ready to pick it up. 3rd and a whole bunch. Imagine the Wildcats are playing a deep defense here to protect the long bomb. Number 12 drops. Got all day, but it's a short pass. He's going to rely on the blocking, but he's not going to make it back to getting to where he needs to. So 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Brings up a 4th and I don't know, about 16, Ryan?
Absolutely, Darwin. It's 4th down and 17 left to go. Obviously it makes sense for them to go for it here in this situation, but during the family scrimmage night, it was nice to see their kicker, field goal kicker, put about 3 or 4 field goals together and made all of his attempts. So pretty impressive. Looks like it was a fumble on the play, but recovered by Jack Kohler. Still a loss on the play. That's going to turn the ball over to the Marion Wildcats as they have a 1st down.
Well, with 4 minutes left, Jack's a little slow to get back up. But with Marion on the offense, they're going to be able to run the clock down. They're down. They're up 21, Marion right now. They got all this nice equipment up here, nice headsets, high-definition cameras, high-definition micro. But we got a size of a soapbox in here for us to stand, so I'm glad you and I get along.
Absolutely, Darwin. Check, Daniel Walk. Is the microphone any better? Let me know.
Oh, you weren't hearing him?
Well, that's a message I got here in the booth that I wasn't loud enough.
Dan's getting older, though. It may not be you. All right, clock's running down, 3:20. Marion knows how to run the clock. They're going to keep it on the ground. Number 26 on the left side. Brings up a third and a long.
The clock continues to wind here.
Yeah, Marion's watching the score clock. Of course, they were in the no-huddle offense this whole game. Well, actually, first couple series, they were in a huddle. Then they matched the Bulldogs and went to a no-huddle, but they are definitely going to run this play clock. They got 20 seconds on the play clock, so they're not in any hurry. With third and about 7, they're going to make sure this clock ticks as much as possible. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Brings up a 4th down. And they got the opportunity to take it down to 2 minutes, below 2 minutes on this if they do the clock right. Ryan, we were talking earlier, you have a son out there, number 35. What is it like, Dad?
Well, I can tell you, Darwin, it's a joy to watch him play, that's for sure. I lose a little bit of concentration here in the booth, but I enjoy watching him play.
Yeah, it's a little different, but that's all right. We've had fun here, but as a father, you should be proud. It's a lot of fun. Marion, it looks like they're going to wait to call a timeout so they can clock this all the way down to minute 44 seconds. Minute 43 left on the clock. Timeout, Marion. We're going to stay with it, but we really appreciate all the support out there tonight. Cotton Eye Joe?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Not enough room in the booth,
buddy. That is a fan favorite.
Not enough room in the booth, my friend. But these high school students, I don't know if we can shoot over to them. Yeah, check out that second camera. This is the first year that we've got the second camera. That crowd really knows they are still here. They're still dancing and having a good time, and that's what it's all about. Great school spirit. I can't dance like that anymore. I used to, but not anymore. Here we go back. Marion's got a 4th and 7.
I think they're going to go for it here, Darwin.
I don't know what they're doing.
Nope.
No, they're dropping.
I was wrong.
It's a short drop. May have gotten.
Ball is up.
It's going to skip and end up right around the 26-yard line with a minute 34 seconds left.
So the Bulldogs take what could be the last possession of the game. A minute 34 left in the game. Marion leads 34-13 over the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. Opening night, it was a beautiful night. Had a great crowd, Darwin.
It was fun.
It was a good show. Always a tough loss, but we'll come back next week and see what we got.
Their errand went out, Ryan. He's got a man. He had him turn the wrong way. So he was going for some yardage there and just had his receiver turned on the inside instead of out. You know, if you're down in Marion, we got to say congratulations. You fought hard. You had a good game. So we got to, get a shout out. Marion, you did a good job tonight. Congratulations.
Yeah, they certainly played a good game, Darwin. I'd be curious to see what kind of adjustments the coaching staff makes for next week.
Well, they're down there coaching them right now inside the tent, and that's what I'm always impressed with. These coaches are active right up to the very end. And so, yeah, adjustments is what it's all about. Flag on the other side, even though we got a man running up the sidelines. They got a yellow flag. It's going to stop the clock with 1:19 left. I did not see what the infringement was. Ryan, did you see what the flag was for? But
I did not, Darwin. Seems to be some confusion on the field.
They're going to back up the Bulldogs. Holding. Haven't seen one of those tonight, which is unusual for the first game. Maybe they're just letting it go a little bit, but they did get a holding on that one. Brings up a 3rd and 20? Or a second. No, they went to a 2nd and 20 because of the penalty. Quarterback's trying to find somebody. Finally does. Number 4.
That was a pass to number 4, Clayton Spencer. Good job, Clayton.
Pass complete to Clayton Spencer.
Fourth down and 22. Bulldogs keep the ball. Braden Finch airs it out. Pass incomplete.
Number 6 from Marion broke that up at the very end. I'm not sure how this works, Ryan. I got a 1st down marker, a 4th down marker. The scoreboard says 4th now. Last time it was 2nd and 3rd. Nobody knew what down it was. But the Bulldogs got the ball for, I think it's 4th and 10. We'll see what they say. 45 seconds left. Shotgun. Quarterback rolling out. He's going to air this one out with a lot of yardage underneath it.
That is a gorgeous pass.
That was a beautiful pass, but was broken up nicely as well. So that's going to allow Marion to get the ball back, and if they wanted to, they can take a knee and call this a game.
Yeah, quarterback Braden Finch has a great arm. We just
saw that.
Didn't get anybody open.
Ryan, it was fun. I'm glad we got to partner up again, just like the good old times. Marion's going to do the close-up. I think they're just going to take a knee and call this a game.
Yep, I think this is pretty much going to wrap up the evening,
there we go,
folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for watching Bulldog TV. We're going to end it here with the Marion Wildcats 34, Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs 13. Don't forget to come back in 2 weeks when the Bulldogs take on Mattoon on September 13th, 7 o'clock start time. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks again for all your support. Give us some shout-outs out there if you have any comments.
Take care, everybody at home. Have a good night.